Hey, yo, what's good, family? This your big homie, Big Mike, checking in, Real Talk TV. Hey, hope you guys are doing well today, and thanks for tuning into the video. I appreciate that. Hey, man, to my new and loyal subscribers, I want to thank you guys for your support, man. Thank y'all for, sticking with me through thick and thin. I appreciate that, man. Love you guys for that, all right? Anyway, man, I'm getting to it. I'm going to have a talk with you men about this, and this may perhaps ruffle some feathers. I mean, I got to put that out there. No disclaimer. This may ruffle some feathers because, we live in a sensitive society where, people got difference of opinion. They got to, they have to attack rather than try to be rational and see other sides and points of views. But whatever, that's a topic for another day. But I want to talk to you men about depression. That's a word I'm hearing floating around a lot, mental health and depression and stuff like that. And listen, I don't knock it. I mean, I know we all can hear the slump in life, and we may feel like we're in that slump where it seems like we can't crawl out of it. You have moments where you just don't have motivation to live or to enjoy things in your life. And that's a tough place to be. I totally get that. I've had moments like that in my life where I just hit a slump and I just could not get out of it. It was like, bro, I didn't know what was going on. But I'm not really one to throw that depression word out there. I personally believe it's a spiritual thing. That's just my belief, my humble belief. Call me crazy if you want to, but that's okay. And you just gotta stay prayed up, man. You gotta stay prayed up. And one thing that I've learned, one profound lesson that I've learned about depression as a man is that you really don't have time to be depressed. Like, you can't afford to be depressed if you're a man. Men don't get sympathy like women, children, and dogs, man. We different. Men gets no sympathy. You might get sympathy from your mother. That's about it. Me, I didn't grow up with my mom, so I never really knew sympathy like that. That's just the truth. My stepfather, he wasn't a sympathetic person or an empathetic person. I mean, I had no place for sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Like, sympathy didn't find me like that. My grandmother had a little sympathy for me, but other than that, I didn't really have sympathy like at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that life has taught me in my personal life is, look, if you're a man, especially if you're married, especially if you got somebody who's looking to you, to care for them and protect them, you don't have time to be depressed. I mean, it sucks to suck, man, but that's just the truth. You don't have time to be sulking in your feelings when this woman over here, your wife, is depending on you to bring income into the house, to put food on the table, to provide that comfort she needs. You know what I'm saying? That assurance she needs that you can protect her. You can't be depressed and all sulking in your feelings all day and emotional with this woman here depending on you. She might be on your side for a little while. She understands how life can get. But at some point, you're going to have to pick up your balls and keep it pushing. I mean, women get sympathy, man. If a woman's down on her luck, somebody will take her in and help her out. You know what I'm saying? Help her get back to her feet way before a man. You're a man, you just asked out. Very few people are going to take a grown man in and show him the same sympathy that they would show for a woman who was down on her luck as well. You know what I'm saying? Your kids depending on you. Your children, your son. You want your son looking at you as some weak, emotional male who can't get it together? Or you want to show him, hey, man, I understand I'm going through something, but look, I got to be an example for my son. Or I got to be an example for my daughter. Be an example for my wife. They depending on you. So if you got people depending on you, you can definitely not afford to really be depressed like that. It sucks, man. It sucks. But here's what I also learned about life. Life does not give a damn about your feelings. Life is going to go on. Circumstances are going to arise. Bills got to be paid. Life goes on regardless of your feelings. Now, I get it. We hit a slump sometimes. You can't find the motivation to live or to enjoy the things that you that you love to do, like I said already. But don't stay there. Don't stay there. And if you feel like you just can't get out, go talk to somebody. And those of you who may say, well, I don't want to talk to nobody, I don't know how to open up to people like that. Hey, man, pray. You can always talk to the Most High. He's always there. He's always listening. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, that is one realization I learned, and the world will show you that. The world will show you that you cannot afford to be depressed too long as a man. You can't afford to be depressed at all, period. Because the world don't care how you feel. The world's gonna want their rent when it's due. They're gonna want that electricity bill when it's due. They're gonna want that water bill paid when it's due. They don't care how you feel, man. You can't tell the guy who's coming, the electricity man. You can't tell the electricity man, oh, I'm depressed this month, so that's why I couldn't pay my bill. Oh well, sucks to suck. Lights off. The world don't care how you feel, man. You know what I'm saying? So as a man, if you're going through a slump right now, man, look. If you feel like you need to get help, get help. But I'm encouraging you also, man, to be tough, to be a warrior, man, to stand tall, because we all got to do that as men. We all got to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's some men, unfortunately, who just give up and feel like they just have too much weight on their shoulders. They got kids, they got a wife, they just feel entrapped. And then especially that you put that responsibility on top of what he already is feeling inside, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. You know, but at the end of the day, I encourage you guys, man, to be strong, because and the world moves on regardless of how you feel. Your family's going to depend on you regardless of how you feel. Your feelings is not going to put food on the table. You got to go out there and get it, regardless of feelings. You know, and that's one thing that I've learned in life that humbled me, you know what I'm saying? As I got a wife now, and I'm thinking to myself, man, on my days that I'm feeling like down and out, or I don't feel like getting out of bed, or I'm feeling sad, or I'm feeling whatever emotion I'm feeling that day, and she comes in the room happy, wants to jump on me, and I be thinking to myself, like, man, like I gotta put this aside. No matter what I'm feeling, I gotta put this aside, because my energy can shut hers off, as it's done before. Like, there's days I just was like not into it. Like, look, I love you, man, but I'm going through it right now, and that would kind of bring her down a notch. When I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I got to be an example for her. You know, I gotta still find a way to be cheerful through this, because she's depending on me to be that. It sucks to be a man when you talk about things from that perspective. I mean, it's great being a man, but that part of it sucks. You get no sympathy from the world. Nobody cares about what you're going through. And yeah, I mean, that's just what it is, man. I mean, so you might have a few people that care, but the vast majority ain't. The world as a whole does not care. And like I said, I encourage you guys, man, just to be strong no matter what you're going through. You can always talk to the Most High. You can always talk to somebody you trust. And I hope you figure it out, man. But we got to be strong. This is life. It's an up and down roller coaster. It's a journey. It's a process. You made mistakes. You're going to learn from it and get better and keep it pushing. Mistakes are just that, mistakes. We all make them. And losses are not really losses. They are lessons. Learn from those so-called losses. That's a lesson, man. You get up and keep on pushing. You got people depending on you. You know what I'm saying? And you owe it to yourself as a man to stay strong. The world needs more people like that. All these emotional kids running around nowadays, man. Like, we need men. We need men. These kids talking about their emotions and all my mental health. Man, look. Mental health is very important. Yes. But let's not throw that term around like a frisbee. Like, everybody talk about mental health nowadays. What's up with this mental health and depression stuff? I don't mean to sound like that. Forgive me if I offended anybody by saying that, because like I said, I get it that some people are in that slump, and I'm not undermining that at all. But it's just, I feel like some people just use that as a cop-out, man. That's just how I feel about it. Like, some people just throw that term around like something to be played around with, man. You got people who's out here really battling mental health issues or depression issues, and some people out there just because they're having like a little, it's just, the world just got too soft, man. The world flat out just got a little too soft. Men are too emotional nowadays. They're leading with their emotions, and you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of men in prison right now because they let their emotions get the best of them. I get it. You get angry, man, but hey, life don't got no do-over button, man. Life don't got no rewind button. What's done is done, and what's done you're gonna have to live with. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, man. If you stayed with me this long, thank you. I appreciate it and love you. And yeah, and if you disagree or if you agree, let me know what you think about that in the comment section. I love to hear things from your guys' perspective as well. And yeah, man, don't forget to like the video and yeah, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. All right. Hey, but until next time, y'all be blessed. Take care, man. This is your big homie, Big Mike, checking out. Peace.